Bruce was trying to tell us about vampires in Florida. Bruce, are you there?
Yes, I am.
There we go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. All right, man, break it down.
I just wanted to tell you about an experience I had when I was living in Florida about 30 years ago. I met a very nice family with a young child, and I became friends. But one day they let me know that they would drink blood out of each other. And I found out there's quite a lot of them down in Florida and a lot in New York. You may have heard of the famous case about a guy who had a bunch of them a bunch of girls locked up in his house, and he drank out of them.
Mm.
Okay, wait, this is a different guy, right? Not the one that, not the family you knew. There was another guy who...
Yeah, like I said, there were a lot of them there.
Yeah.
There's been all kinds of strange fads, and I don't know. I'm sure somebody's going to email me and be like, hey, you know, this is actually normal and safe, and here's how we do it with consent. I can tell you, I cannot put that around my... And I was going to make the joke, but you didn't pause long enough. I was going to say, when you said, there's this nice family and they had this kid, and they used to drink out of each other. And I'd say, and that kid is now the president of the United States of America.
I think the best thing about this conversation is that you're telling me there's vampires in Florida. Like, when I think of vampires, I'm thinking either Edward Cullen or like some Transylvanian, whatever the heck. The idea of Florida vampires is just really funny to be like, maybe they drink the blood of gators or something. I don't know. It's just...
See, for me, in general, I favor people, if consenting adults, do whatever you want within reason if you're not hurting people. But the concept of taking another person's blood and extracting another person's blood and not hurting people, I don't know. That's that is very difficult for me to
I don't know what the benefit is of it either. I'm not sure what literature these people are reading.
It would really only help an iron deficiency, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, maybe, but yeah, I don't know, man. That's another level. You think you've heard of it all, and then, you know, something else comes out.
Well, I thought they were very nice people, and as they explained it, it was kind of a foreplay to making love.
Hopefully not with their child. You said, I thought this was something the child participated in.
The child was not involved, as far as I know.
Okay, good.
Okay.
You know,
what really freaked me out was the last experience I had, where I went into their apartment and there was this older couple there, and the whole atmosphere of the house felt like acid against my skin. And then the old lady smiled at me, and I swear to you, I saw things.
Oh,
well, no, there are people who get the modifications.
You're right, right.
Yeah.
Or you can get those little plastic ones from Walmart, you know.
Hopefully they're keeping it under a tablespoon of blood a day. I don't know. This sounds like a nightmare to me.
But I wanted to tell you about this experience. It was very strange to me.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. No,
it didn't feel like... It didn't feel like a fantasy. It felt like a real experience. And I swear to you, those were not fake fangs. It was weird.
Maybe I think Jimmy's right. It's probably one of those body modification things. You know, that's the only thing I can think of. But
fang stuff's been around forever. Being able to get fangs either implanted or capped over your teeth has been around forever.
Well, Bruce, thanks so much. Thank you for telling me about this experience. I don't know if this has enriched my life or if I needed this information, but I'm glad you told it to me anyway. And
Bruce, can I make one suggestion before you hang up on him?
Mm-hmm.
Did you already? Did you already hang up on him? No.
No, I have not. No, he's still on. Yeah.
Okay, Bruce. Let me ruin your entire evening on YouTube.
People would think I was crazy.
Bruce, let me ruin your entire evening on YouTube. Go look up urine therapy, and you'll see it gets worse.
Oh, man, yeah. I knew about that.
It does. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'll go now.
Thank you.
Have a nice rest of the show.
You too, Bruce. Thanks again for sharing in that experience. Yeah, I think we talked about urine therapy on here one time, and then just as quickly as we talked about it, we let it go because I hate stuff like that, man.
Have you had Cirrus on?
I have had Cirrus on. You know, I think that's the episode when we did talk about it.
He's covered urine therapy. Yeah,
I think that's what we were talking about. Somebody was calling it because I think he mentioned it or something. But yeah, God, just people are just gross. First of all, I am not the type of person I don't like body horror stuff, like especially with horror movies and stuff, like fingernails and things like I can't handle that stuff. I just don't like snot. That's pretty much my big thing. And like blood and stuff, you know, like I'm just not super into that, honestly. That just makes me queasy. I don't get how people not only like that stuff, but are so into it that they're like, this is going to help my life in some way. Like this has
center their life around it.
Yeah, this has tangible benefits for sex lives, apparently, and just, you know, whatever you do. But
I'm very reluctant to kink shame any kink.
I am too. You know, yes, I am too. I am too. But the one thing is I've learned about the internet is, you know, any kind of person you can think of, that person exists and they're out there and they have a whole culture around it. And for better or worse, that's kind of cool, I guess. But
yeah, let me tell you, just from the things I've been offered in my DMs, I've learned a lot about a lot of new kinks.
I can't imagine. I just can't imagine. Well, we want to keep doing the rapid fire calls here.